Get ready to lock the world in your grip, because I'm about to turn you into an unyielding force of control. You think power comes from being nice, from letting others stand on their own? Wrong. Welcome to the Power Playbook, where we forge emperors who rule without mercy. Today, we're diving into Law 11 of the 48 Laws of Power. Learn to keep people dependent on you. This isn't a tip, it's a command. You don't let people walk away. You don't let them break free. You make them need you, crave you, beg for you. I'm here to forge this law into your very bones until you're the puppet master they can't escape. Brace yourself. This is going to be a savage takeover. Listen up, because I'm not here to pamper you. I'm here to make you a ruler who binds the world to your will. Law 11. Learn to keep people dependent on you. Let that burn into your mind, because this law isn't for the weak, the generous, or the fools who think power comes from letting others go free. No, this law is for the tyrants, the strategists, the ones who know that true power comes from control, from making others need you so badly they can't survive without you. You don't give them freedom, you don't give them independence, you don't give them a chance to walk away. You make them dependent, you make them yours, you make them slaves to your power. I'm going to drill this into you until you're a master of domination, so you better be ready to own or be owned. What's this law really about? It's about control. Raw and unfiltered. If you want power, if you want to rule, if you want to dominate, you can't let people stand on their own. You can't let them be self-sufficient. You can't let them be free. You can't let them think they don't need you. That's weakness. That's surrender. When people don't need you, they don't fear you, they don't obey you, they don't bow to you. They walk away, they betray you, they replace you. Law 11 flips that script upside down. You make them need you. You make them dependent on you. You make them so reliant on you that they can't imagine life without you, that they can't function without you, that they can't survive without you. That's power. That's control. That's Law 11. Let's tear this apart, because I'm not here to play games. First, understand why dependency is your weapon. When someone depends on you, they're yours. They're in your grip. They're under your thumb. They're at your mercy. They can't leave you, because they need you to survive. They can't betray you, because they need you to succeed. They can't defy you, because they need you to exist. That's the kind of power you want. The kind that makes others bow to you, not because they want to, but because they have to. You don't give them a choice. You don't give them an out. You don't give them freedom. You make them dependent, and when they're dependent, they're yours to command, yours to control, yours to dominate. Now, let's talk about how dependency works, because this isn't just about making people like you. It's about making them need you. Dependency is a chain, a leash, a cage that you build around them. You make yourself the source of something they can't live without. Maybe it's resources, money, opportunities, connections that they can't get anywhere else. Maybe it's knowledge, skills, information, secrets that only you can provide. Maybe it's emotional support, validation, strength that they can't find without you. Whatever it is, you make sure you're the only one who can give it to them, the only one who can fulfill their needs, the only one who can keep them afloat. You don't let them find it anywhere else. You don't let them stand on their own. You don't let them break free. You make them need you, and you keep them needing you. Let's break this down even further, because I'm not letting you off with the basics. How do you make people dependent on you? It starts with strategy. Strategy, you need to know what people need, what they crave, what they can't live without. You need to know their weaknesses, their desires, their fears, because those are your weapons. Maybe someone needs stability. You become their rock, their anchor, the one they run to when things get tough. Maybe someone needs success. You become their gateway, their ticket, the one who opens doors they can't open themselves. Maybe someone needs validation. You become their cheerleader, their mentor, the one who makes them feel worthy. You find their need, you fill their need, and you make sure they can't get that need met anywhere else but through you. Now let's talk about control, because dependency isn't just about giving, it's about taking. You don't just give them what they need and walk away. No, you control how much they get, when they get it, and how they get it. You make sure they know it comes from you, and only you. You don't let them have it all at once. You dole it out, you ration it, you keep them hungry for more. Maybe you give them just enough to keep them going, but never enough to let them stand on their own. Maybe you give them a taste of success, but never the whole prize, so they keep coming back for more. Maybe you give them support, but only when they prove their loyalty, so they keep chasing your approval. You're the one who holds the keys, the one who pulls the strings, the one who keeps them on their knees. Let's talk about the mindset you need to pull this off, because This isn't just about tactics. It's about who you are. You need to be a master, a ruler, a god. You can't be the type who feels guilty, who feels bad, who feels like they owe others freedom. That's for the weak, the ones who get walked over. You need to be cold, calculating, merciless. You need to know that your power comes first, that your control comes first, that your dominance comes first. You need to know that making people dependent on you isn't cruel. It's smart, it's strategic, it's survival. When you embody that, when you live that, people feel it. They see it. They know they can't escape you because you're the one who holds their life in your hands. Let's go deeper, because I'm not done forging you into a master. You need to understand the dynamics of every situation you're in. Every single one. Whether you're in a boardroom, a battlefield, or a social circle, Law 11 is your law. Take a boardroom, for example. You're aiming for power, aiming for control, aiming for dominance. You don't let your team, your colleagues, your rivals stand on their own. You make them dependent on you. Maybe you become the one who knows everything. The one with the skills, the connections, the knowledge they can't get anywhere else. Maybe you become the one who controls the resources, the one who decides who gets what, when, and how. You make sure they can't succeed without you, can't rise without you, can't survive without you. That's not kindness. That's control. That's power. That's Law 11. Let's talk about social dynamics, because this law isn't just for work. It's for every part of your life. You're building a circle, a network, a tribe of people who are loyal to you, who are bound to you, who can't leave you. You don't let them be independent. You don't let them be free. You don't let them think they can survive without you. You make them dependent. Maybe you become the one they run to for advice, for support, for strength, the one they can't live without. Maybe you become the one who holds the group together, the one who makes things happen, the one they can't function without. Maybe you become the one who gives them what they need, emotionally, socially, practically, but only on your terms, so they keep coming back for more. Your circle is your empire, and you make sure they're all dependent on you to keep it standing. Let's talk about the long game, because Law 11 isn't just about controlling today. It's about controlling forever. You need to create a system, a legacy, a world where people are always dependent on you, where they always need you, where they always bow to you. You need to be the one who's known for power, for control, for dominance. Not for weakness, not for freedom, not for independence. You need to build a reputation that makes people need you, that makes them seek you out, that makes them fear losing you. Maybe you become the one who controls the game, the one who sets the rules, who holds the keys, who decides who wins and who loses. Maybe you create a network of dependency, a web of control, a kingdom where everyone relies on you to survive. Maybe you become a god, a master, a ruler, so they know they can't live without you. That's the long game, and you're going to play it like a tyrant. Let's talk about the risks of not following this law, because ignorance will destroy you. If you don't make people dependent on you, if you let them stand on their own, if you let them be free, you're setting yourself up to fail. You're giving away your power, your control, your dominance. People will walk away, they'll betray you, they'll replace you the second they don't need you anymore. They'll use you, they'll discard you, they'll leave you in the dust. That's not power. That's pathetic. Law 11 is your chain, your leash, your crown. You don't let them go. You make them stay. You don't let them rise. You make them bow. You don't let them be free. You make them yours. That's the difference between a pawn and a king. And you're here to be a king. Let's talk about dependency again, because I want to make sure you've got this locked in. Dependency isn't just about control. It's about survival. You need to think like a predator, always one step ahead, always knowing what people need, what they crave, what they can't live without. You need to be strategic, calculating, ruthless. You need to know how to make yourself indispensable, how to make yourself irreplaceable, how to make yourself the center of their world. You need to know how to give them just enough to keep them hooked, but never enough to let them break free. You're the one who holds the power, the one who controls their fate, the one who dominates their life. That's Law 11. That's power. That's control. I could keep going, because this law is a bottomless well of dominance, but I want to make sure you're ready to take this and run with it. You've got the weapons, you've got the mindset, you've got the fire. Now go out there and make them dependent on you. Make them need you. Make them crave you. Make them bow to you. You're not here to set them free. You're here to rule them. That's Law 11, and that's your path to absolute power. Before I let you tighten your grip, let's talk about the Power Playbook. We're here to forge rulers, to break down every law of the 48 laws of power and to give you the weapons to control. If Law 11 fueled your hunger, smash that like button to show me you're a master, and subscribe with the bell icon to join the ranks of the untouchable. We're building an army of tyrants, and you're either in or you're out. Check out our playlist for more laws in the description below. Law 11. Learn to keep people dependent on you is your iron grip. You don't let them go, you don't let them be free, you don't let them survive without you. This law isn't for the weak. It's for the masters, the rulers, the ones who refuse to lose control. I've armed you with the fire, now go chain the world to your will. I want to hear your war cries. Who are you making dependent on you? How are you locking them in your grip? Scream it in the comments. I read every battle plan and your strategies could fuel our next fight. And don't you dare leave yet. Stick around for a sneak peek at Law 12, where we'll unleash, use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. It's going to arm you with cunning deception. Subscribe to join the fight. Thanks for battling through Law 11 with me. It's been a war cry to forge your control, and I can't wait to see you dominate. Until next time, keep them dependent or lose everything.